Ладно, пустя, хочу.
Welcome, friends! Oh, whoops, this is a little too high. Welcome! Welcome to some more Talos Principle today. 6, congratulations on first again. It's not like you're a moderator and you're always there right when I start or anything. It's not like you're counting down the minutes or anything. Yes, Death Note is fantastic. Welcome, GB. Welcome, Nathan. We are in West 2 today. 83% of the way through the game. I'm not ready for it to be over. I don't want it to be over. It's not my fault for being aware of your schedule and beating everyone here. Okay, so we arrived here and we didn't do much of anything. I do have like a strict like 3-hour mark today because I've had so much work to do today. I started my new job today. It's a part-time job, but I'm feeling very hopeful about it. That means I officially have 5 part-time jobs. I think I can finally like cover my expenses. Like this is so huge for me. And I did 4. I'm doing 4 of my part-time jobs today, so I'm a very busy girl today. But I still wanted to, you know, fit in a stream because, you know, I put it on the schedule, so I really wanted to do it, even though I'm really tired. But I'm gonna be yawning a lot because I didn't quite get enough sleep because I was really worried about my first day, right? Like I was really worried that things weren't gonna go well, so I was like, you know, tossing and turning a lot. Alright. But don't worry, we got this, 100%. I think we can fit in just one more short stream. Yeah. I walked away from my PC for a second. I hear a honk behind me. I know you know I already missed being first. Yup. Yep. The schedule is public information. But not everyone is like ready to be like not everyone is like on it the second it comes up necessarily. Like not everyone's counting down the minutes. Also, am I a German philosopher? I don't know, bro. That's not my fault. I know. But still, Nathan was here. Nathan was counting. Nathan's only ever gotten it once, and that was because you let him get it. Why does that look like frickin' Beethoven? Like on the compass? That's Beethoven, right? But yeah, I haven't gotten a whole lot of sleep, and I've been working all day. Like I haven't even, well, I guess I played a tiny bit of Fortnite in the middle of the day. I was gonna say I didn't have time for a break, but I guess I did a little bit. So I might be a little slow today. Okay, what is this? It's an activator. Does it activate all things within a certain range? Or what does it do? Or like, what is, oh, what the heck? That's so wacky. Like, what? That's crazy, dude. I have no idea. It's so strange. If I do this, doesn't work. It only activates with the red. Or yeah, the red. Surely he has a competitive advantage. He does definitely have a competitive advantage. No. We ran out of ideas. It's one of the we ran out of ideas mechanics in this game. Called being jobless, that's my advantage. Oh my goodness. Fun employed, baby. I love that. So what if I, like... Oh, okay, so that's how you do that. Okay, so then surely we could do this, and then pick this up, and put it here. Yeah! When do I start having fun? Yeah. Good question.
I just wanted to say that I appreciate the work all of you have been doing. I know I'm not a natural leader like Byron, but it means a lot to me that you've stuck with me.
I assume that 2 is that way. I'd like to find a way to get up a little. Or no, not this one. Up here. How do I get up there? Because there's question marks up there that I'd like to go to. There's no question marks over here, which means there's something hidden that they don't want us to see. Nope. Wait. Nope. Bake some brownies. There's joy out there. But when you play Fortnite with me, yeah, I'm honestly, I think Nathan does really enjoy playing Fortnite with you, Sticks. We get a lot of good laughs when we play with you. 2 is this way. I assume I have to climb the mountain here and then eventually work my way back down. This is so creepy looking, dude. Chain reaction. I wonder if it, like... Interesting. Okay. Can I not... Okay, so I can't grab it from there. But I could do this. Do I have to... No, that doesn't work. Okay, well, what's over here? Okay. Alright. My head is killing me already. Oh my gosh. My head hurts. I think it's like... I don't know. Maybe I've just been working too hard today. Sometimes when I overwork myself, it's no good. Hi, Marilyn. Can I help you? Do I sit? Oh, he wants to sit. Very nice. More like a warm towel on the eyes kind of vibe. Yeah. You can activate... Oh, does it activate... Does it... I wonder if it, like... Could I bring down this, you know? No, it only brings down that. How am I gonna get this one down? Oh, my head. Like, my whole head feels like... It hurts to the touch. My head doesn't normally feel like that. I know I have headache medicine up here somewhere, but now Marilyn's sitting on me. Marilyn, can you grab me headache medicine? Can you grab for Mom? Hmm? No? Okay. Okay, I'll grab it in a minute then. Merlin is a poor pharmacist. I agree, he's not a very good pharmacist. He's a harmacist, truly. Now, how? How could I possibly get a chain reaction going? Oh my god, my head. Holy shit. This is very odd. Chain reaction. Dude, go take care of yourself. No! We're streaming! No! We're playing Talos Principle! Okay. Yeah, that worked. Okay. Now, how do I get it over there? I assume I pick this up and I bring it to, like, here, right? And then... Or maybe this time I want it to be, like, as far up as possible, maybe? How is this gonna work? That's it. Must get cut the Wi-Fi. No! I want to accomplish everything I set my mind out to do today. I really do. Oh, you know what? Here's a cool idea. Realistically, I could stick this, like, here. Oh, not quite. There's gotta be a way. Why is that not activating? I'm in the circle. What? What? Oh, it is. I'm just dumb. Okay, what if we did this such that it encloses that? Yeah, okay, and then that counts, and then here. There we go. Alright,
Marilyn will stick around, right, Marilyn? You're a good boy. You're gonna stick around if I reach up to grab medicine for my head.
Oh, Nathan, did you pick up Excedrin when you were at the store? Because please recall how I said I only had 2 doses left. Because now I have 1 dose left. Ugh. Yes, the activators. Hi, fishies. How are you? Marilyn is the worst pharmacist. I agree. You're right. I didn't put it on the list. I asked you to put it on the list. Marilyn is a terrible pharmacist. Oh, was that meowing that I just heard? I couldn't hear through my headphones. Yeah, were you meowing? What's the matter? Did Mama move you around? I'm sorry. Are you comfortable now? Are you comfortable now? Can we go back to playing? Yeah? Okay. Ugh, there we go. Good boy, Marilyn. Okay. Hopefully my head will start to feel better. No, I asked you to go get it? Oh, whatever. Oh, why does my head hurt? You know, like, for all you ladies out there, when you put your hair in like a really tight ponytail, and then afterwards, like, your head hurts pretty bad because it was really tight. That's what my head feels like right now, but I didn't have my hair in a ponytail today. It wasn't tight at all. Why does my head hurt so bad? Maybe it's just stress. Such as ladies, I used to have long hair. Did you used to put it in ponytails that were so tight that it hurt your head? Thought that was a woman thing. Interesting. Guess it's not just a woman thing. Anthropos. Oh, thanks. The Folly of Time from 42 Tales. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. So I assume it feels like putting on too small a swim cap. Yeah, I guess maybe a little. Recall that the Talos Principle 1 anniversary is coming up in like 2 weeks, and I'd like to do a text adventure to celebrate the anniversary. I really want to. I don't know if I'm gonna have the time, because with Christmas coming up and Nathan's parents are visiting this weekend, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do it before. I don't know. Oh, also, I wanted to add a new thing. Hold on. Oh, I should have reached out to Cyborg to ask what he wanted for the... Oh boy. Things that I have forgotten. Things and stuff that I have forgotten to do. I will add it to my list. Okay, hold on. So that I don't forget. And as for this... So I was thinking about maybe trying to play horror games on stream again. Obviously not for a little while because we have games lined up already, but I was curious. Kind of want to start like a goal because I'm interested in potentially doing that. Let's have it go till Christmas. Or actually just the end of the year. Jess will play a horror game, LOL. But pulley rather than condensy. I mean, yes, it feels pulley rather than condensy, but then afterwards it feels like condensy. Like, it feels like someone's pushing on my head, I guess. I don't know. Like, after you take your hair out of it to, like, release, to make your, like, head feel better, then it still, like, aches, I guess. The spirit of time was angry at Stratton of Strageria, for the old philosopher... Oh my god, I forgot about something else. Hold on. I'm just gonna make myself a quick note, because I already forgot it once, I'm gonna forget it again. I think that's it. Sounds like it's time for a spa day. Dude, I would fucking love a spa day. I really wish I could afford that. I have wanted to get like a professional massage done my entire life, and I've never been able to afford it. It's very sad. If only I had like a, you know, a degree or something, I could get like a good job. Oh wait, I do have 2 of those, and the job market sucks so bad that I'm not able to find one. Very sad. My mom and sister would put up my hair, get it tight as hell, and the amount of headaches I had from that. Kind of glad I chopped off my hair off for a little while. Yeah, I can relate. I like putting my hair in a ponytail. I haven't done it in a really long time, because of the headaches and stuff. So honestly, I've only I feel like for like 6 months, I've only really done like braids and just had my hair down. Like, I haven't even put it in a bun. Like, I have not done anything tight whatsoever. I've just kind of, I don't want to say I've grown out of that phase, because I'm sure I'll go back at some point, but like, I'm just not there right now. You're still a rocket scientist to us. Thanks, Firefell. I appreciate that. Yeah. It was a very interesting degree to get. Very, very challenging. I just wish I could use that information because I've just been sitting on it and doing like odd jobs, you know, that don't require said degree. It's a shame. Lurk while you talk to your family. Okay. I forgot we changed the lurk command. I love that. Styx is in the deepest reaches of space, lurking. I love that. I might want to adjust it a little bit, like, again, just to make it, like, even more ominous. I don't know what I would change it to. Smartest barista ever, though. Dude, thanks, but also I'm not a barista. Baristas go through hell. I don't think I could work as a barista, to be honest. Like, I genuinely don't think I don't think I could put myself through that. Like, people throw, like, if you get there, some people, I've worked in retail before, and some people, some people in America feel very strongly about certain things, and they feel very strongly about minimum wage workers, okay? And, like, it's like a dude, I just work here moment where it's like, hey, you need to change this, and you guys should do this more, and why aren't you guys open on this day? Like, be open on this day. And it's like, or why are you closing right now? That's not my choice. I'm paid minimum wage to be here. Like, you know, I fucking hate retail. But some people will even like throw coffee at you and stuff if you get their order wrong. I just cannot imagine working as a barista. It's like it shouldn't be a high stakes job, but I feel like it is. I don't know. Americans have high expectations for coffee. Americans love their coffee, yeah. You don't think you could handle someone throwing coffee all over you because you put 13 pumps of whatever in their coffee instead of 14? I really don't want to have coffee thrown on me. I would rather do other odd jobs. Like the odd jobs that I do right now is I babysit a couple different kids. I babysit, I pick these 2 kids up from daycare a couple times a week. And then I, you know, hang out with them until their parents get home. And the youngest is really attached to me. She's a sweetheart. She's only 2. She's real small. And like everything is the end of the world. Like, you know, she's not paying attention and she runs into like a tree or something and hits her head. And then all I have to be is like, hey, you know, we don't need to cry about this. You know, that's just a tree. It's just a tree. We don't need to cry about that. She gets like, you know, like she stops crying and just is like, oh, you're right. I don't need to cry about that. And the older one is like she's a talker. She's 5. She talks. She's a funny one. Yes, that's one of my jobs. And then the other babysitting, I say babysitting, but it's not really a babysitting job. I just started today. Is there's this homeschooled 10-year-old kid with autism. And his parents really are trying to get him to come out of his shell, to get him to be more social, to get him to hang out with people other than his parents. So today was kind of an introductory day to me meeting him and, you know, finding out things that we have in common, playing some games with him so that hopefully I can kind of bring him out of his shell, you know, help with their homeschooling, you know, spend time with him so that they can do other things, they can do their jobs, stuff like that. And it went super well. The kid loves Minecraft. We played Minecraft for 2 hours straight. The kid took to me very quickly, which apparently is not something that he normally does. So it went very well. And the mom was like super pleased. She was like, I cannot believe that he even spoke to you. Like he's not really verbal with people that he's just met. So I'm just that awesome, I guess. And then I do a lot of tutoring. I haven't done a lot of tutoring since I moved down to North Carolina, but because I haven't found, there's not a whole lot of people who want to be tutored down here. It's kind of weird. Even though there's like a college and stuff, like there's not a whole lot of people asking for tutoring services, which is sad because I really enjoy tutoring. It kind of keeps my brain sharp. You know, I get to use my degrees that way if I'm tutoring in like math or science. I see you talking in chat. I'll read real quick. That's what's wrong with this generation. Totally unwilling to be scalded with boiling coffee for not making any mistakes. Nobody wants to work anymore. So true. All we do is fill out job applications and go to interviews, never doing any proper work. You guys are getting interviews? Yeah. Nathan says they don't value education down here. Yeah. Part of the problem that's going on with the job market right now is if you have a degree, they don't want to hire you because you're overqualified. But all the places that are hiring for your degree are either not really hiring, or they have like the AI bots that sort through the applications and you can't make it through that initial sweep. Or there's like ghost positions because they want to have like workers cost a lot of money, right? Like you gotta give benefits, insurance, whatever. Some places don't even do that, but a lot of places do. People are very expensive, so they want to have the least amount of people as possible. So sometimes they'll be like, oh, like we put out this app, we put a job opportunity up there, don't worry, we'll have someone soon to fill the position. And then they'll be like, no one's applying, but in reality a ton of people are applying, they just don't want to hire for that position. Some companies are rude. I'm talking about shitty companies and I'm wearing a NASA shirt. I love NASA. I would love to work for NASA. I don't think that they're a shitty company. I just mean companies in general. Is that an American general thing or just where you guys are? Sounds scary. I think it's an American general thing because we had issues in Rochester as well in New York. We had issues applying for jobs. Real quick story and then I promise I'll get back to the game. In Rochester, fresh out of college, I did get one job offer. They reached out to me. I won't name the company because I don't want to shit on them. I don't necessarily think that they're a shitty company. I just think that I just had a bad experience. They reached out to me. They had a recruiter reach out to me directly, and the recruiter's like, hey, we are looking for fresh grads. They pay, like, I think that it was like, they pay between $27 and $29 an hour, which is pretty good for a starting salary. That's about for working 40 hours a week, that's about $60K a year, which is pretty good starting salary for fresh out of college.
Hello there.
Oh, gee, welcome. We're sharing job stories real quick, and then I promise we'll get back to the game. So they were like, yeah, like, you know, they're looking for people who have resumes just like yours. So the recruiter sends me over, and, you know, because I was like, yeah, sure, great. And the job, like the hiring people are like, yeah, she looks great, bring her in for an interview. They set me up for an interview. I come in, interview goes great. In fact, they want to interview me for multiple positions. They're like, can we interview for 3 different positions? Like, we really like your resume. And I was like, sure, why not? So I did interviews. It's like a pretty big company, so I actually did HR with like 3 different departments. And then they come back to me with an offer, and they're like, so the offer that was posted was a contract position, which I was aware of, where it's like contract for like 6 months while we decide if we like you. And then after that, we evaluate whether or not we want to keep you on. And then we hire you, like, you know, like we actually bring you on for the benefits, like the, you know, health insurance, the dental, the paid time off, the, you know, all that. Because the contract position, you didn't get that. And so they're like, so we want to hire you straight on right away. And I think they offered me like $21 an hour. And I'm like, okay. And they said that they were offering me so little because I was a new graduate. And I was like, okay, but you listed that you were specifically looking for new grads at $27 to $29 an hour. And it was my understanding that I would be making between that $27 and $29 an hour. And then after the 6 months, I would keep that salary just with the added benefits. And they were like, well, no, after those 6 months, we would have reduced it down to like the $21 an hour and just add the benefits. And I was like, okay, well, that doesn't make sense because that's a pay cut of $10,000 a year. That makes no sense. Why would I accept this awful deal? I would rather just stay in a contract position because all the things that you're offering me benefits-wise is not equivalent to $10,000. So I'd prefer to just stay in a contract position. And they're like, well, we like you so much that we want to hire you on straight away. And I was like, no, this was their plan all along, was to get people to come in. And they were to get people to come in, to get them to go through the whole interviewing process and then offer them less than they had listed. Fucking hate that. I rejected that job. On principle alone, I had to reject that because $50,000 in a city in New York is not really all that much. That would not, it would cover like my base needs, but they were like, they had the audacity to tell me that I could make up that $10,000 in overtime. They had the audacity to say that to me. They're like, well, you could just work overtime. And I'm like, okay, but you already require some overtime. It was 40 hours a week, plus at least, I think they said 1 to 2 Saturdays a month, in addition, are required. So they already require overtime. So, like, and they're like, it's a very, like, high-paced, high-stress environment. And I was like, okay, well then pay me. I'm not gonna... Oh, it makes me so mad. I'm gonna look. I work at NASA? No, I wish. Bro, I just wear this shirt because I love NASA. No, I'm looking for work. I would love to work at NASA. I want to be an astronaut. I'm a rocket scientist. I have a physics degree. Name and shame, they are bad. Well, I don't want to name and shame the company that because I don't know. They've got places all over. They're like an international company, are they not? Or are they national? I don't remember. But just because I had one bad experience, I don't want to shame the whole company. Just that one particular location was shit. I was just thinking about the jobs. The education stuff is confusing to me. That's so infuriating. I hate when companies lie in their job adverts. Waves, thank you for the lurk. Goddamn capitalism. That's nationwide for sure. As far as education, we're in trouble. A bunch of majorly influential politicians are actively dismantling our education system. Am I into astronomy? Yes. The anti-education stuff I've seen from Florida is spooky. You're kind of new to it? New to what? Astronomy? Really should be illegal. I think it technically is, but the only people who would complain are unemployed and can't fight it in court. Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of big companies out there really taking advantage of the little people right now. And I think that's an international thing. I don't think that's just America. I know that Americans particularly are having a really hard time, but I don't necessarily think that's unique to Americans. I know that a lot of people out there are struggling to find work right now, not just in America. But yeah, it's very typical for Americans right now. Like, I know people from, but even from streaming, like I know people from all over the continent, all over the country. God. I do know people from the like I know some Canadians, but like specifically the Americans that I know are having a lot of trouble finding work because the job market is in such a poor place. Because there's a lot of people who are saying that they're hiring, but they're not really hiring, or they're requiring a ridiculous amount of qualifications, or they won't hire you because you're overqualified for the position and they're afraid that you're just going to pack up and leave. So they'd rather have no one than hire you for like a short period of time. It's fucking irritating. Europeans are doing well. The entire EU will come down on you hard if you mistreat your employees. That's true. I wish we had unions. Maybe they don't think they're doing well, but by comparison, they're living the dream. I know there's some things that Europeans are really struggling with. I don't know. Like, I know... I don't want to pretend like I know everything about Europe because I really, really don't. But I know that Europeans are having other issues. I just didn't know if this was one of them. But yeah, I really wish that we had, like, policies in place that would protect employees in America. There are some, but, like, they're broken all the time. Amazon has such a high turnover rate because Amazon treats you like shit on your shoe. Amazon sucks. That is one company I will say, do not work for Amazon. There's people that have died on shift and they make you continue working because it's disgusting. Amazon's disgusting. And I hate supporting them. I really do. But for a lot of times, they're the ones that have what you need, and a lot of places they're just the biggest company. Like, what do you do? Where else do you purchase things? Because a lot of in-person places don't even have shit anymore. They don't even carry stuff. Work law in EU is pretty good, says GB. GB, you're from Poland, right? Amazon has 120% annual turnover rate. It's a mess. America hate workers, right? It's so much weirder working in the US than the UK. Yes. So bad that 9 months into your job, 100% of the people you used to work with would have quit. Yup. 100% true for Amazon. 100%. But yeah, I forget the exact name of the company that had that shitty thing that I was just talking about where, you know, they posted one thing on their site and then they offered a different thing after you went through the whole interview process. Corning Glass? They were based, as far as I understand, they're based in Corning, New York, but they are all over the nation / international. I don't know, but I don't want to say that the entire Corning glass... They're the people who make, like, microchips that go into your phone and shit. And they also make a lot of glass. Corning is doing that? Wow. Yeah, I don't want to say that it's all of Corning, but specifically the branch that was in New York, they were going through a major expansion, huge construction. Like, even when I went in for the interview, like, half the parking lot was a dirt road. Like, they were having a major expansion going on at that one location, which is why they were trying to bring on so many new employees. Like, they had so many people coming in for interviews, like, so many. And yeah, on the site it said 27 and 29 an hour, and and they had to agree, and I was like, hey, I will come to this was a real thing. The recruiter said, what do you want to offer up front? What do you want to tell them up front that you're asking? And I was like, let's go in the middle, let's go with 28, because that brings you to like either 59 or 60 or 61K a year. A really good starting salary for a college graduate, especially in America right now. And he was like, great. And then he sent it over to them. They're like, yep, that works for us. Bring her in for the interview. And then that's when we scheduled it. Like, they agreed to the 28 up front. And then they brought me in for the interview, said, she's great. Let's offer her 21. And I was like, but we already set the hourly rate before I showed up for the interview. And now you're going to change it? And they're like, well, this is a different position now because we're bringing you on with the whole benefits up front. I'm like, I want the pay that you said. I couldn't accept the job on principle alone, which I don't regret that, but that's the only job offer I've gotten at all since I graduated in May of 2022. We are almost in 2024. It's been a year and a half and I still have not gotten another job offer for something in my field. I've definitely gotten I've gotten babysitting, tutoring, job offers, stuff like that. Yeah. They do fiber optics and glass panels. Yes, for like every phone on the market. Yep, they do. They are a very big company. Not everyone's familiar with them though. It's awful, but if that's how they treated you up front, imagine how bad of a job it would have been. Yep. And they asked up front, they wanted you to commit to like a full year of working for them. And Nathan and I were considering moving down to North Carolina at the time. So I was like, I mean, if they had offered me the full 60K up front, I probably would have worked for them for a year. Or at least, I don't know if they actually were going to make me sign a contract that says you're going to work for us for at least 1 year. But they made it clear that they wanted someone who was going to stick around. And if they were going to pay well, I was willing to do it. Even though it wasn't in the field that I wanted necessarily. Because like I said, I was physics with like an astronomy, astrophysics, aerospace engineering focus. So it wasn't entirely in what I wanted, but I had already been looking for like a couple months and I was like, well, you know, might as well accept it if it's going to be good. And it'll put something on my resume like, hey, you have experience already in the field of physics. We can hire her. You know, it would make me look more hireable on a resume, but I couldn't accept it based off of that because I absolutely lost my shit when they told me that I could make up the difference in overtime. Fuck you. Ugh. In EU, it's common to reject offers on much smaller red flags. Yep. Nathan says definitely the right choice to turn them down. Still, we've been struggling with money for a year and a half now because I turned that down. But it probably would have been a lot worse. Like, I wouldn't have been able to even start streaming. I mean, I guess I had already been streaming for like maybe a month or so before I got that offer. But I would not be where I am right now with streaming if I took that job, because I would not have had the time or the energy to do it. I would have had to drop literally everything else entirely, because that job is 40 hours a week plus required overtime. And they were like, yeah, it's high stress, high moving, hard deadlines, people stay late. And I'm like, ugh, that's all the things that I hate. But you're desperate for money. Job offer broke laws of physics. Yeah. The job market gives me a headache. And for the most part, I hate talking about it. I don't hate complaining about it, but I hate thinking about like, oh my god, what job am I gonna get? Browsing job offers, applying to jobs. That's so stressful for me. because I've been doing it for so long, it feels like a waste of time, and it just makes me, it's just like a constant reminder of like money struggles, you know? But like I said, I'm happy right now because right now with this new part-time job that I landed with the, 10-year-old, I might actually be able to start finally paying my bills on time. So that's really good. Because I have those 2 babysitting jobs, and then I have 1 tutoring position that I've been working with this kid for, in January will be 2 years I've been with her. She was born like 14 weeks premature, so she's got a pretty strong learning disability, and I've been tutoring her in all of her classes for like 2 years. She's a lovely kid. I love her very much. She lives in New York, so now we work together online. I miss her so much, and I miss her family so much. I cried the last day that I saw them. Oh my god. I'm sad just thinking about it. She's a lovely kid, so I've been working with them for a while. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with Stellar Michelle. Some of you are, I know. But I'm her social media manager, so I'm the one that does all of her clips and posts them online. So that's my 4th part-time job, and I make enough money from streaming now to consider this a part-time job. Honestly, streaming might be a full-time job. I'm not sure how much I work on, like, I'm not sure how much I actually stream and, like, work on streaming related stuff. Because I can't wait to show you guys the behind-the-scenes stream, just so you guys know how much work goes into every single stream that you see. Because there's so much. There's so much, like, making clips, posting them online, engaging with people, outreach. I'm very impressive for finding time for all this. Thank you so much for saying that, Firefell. It's exhausting. Because it's, like, for all 5 of those jobs, right? And if I consider streaming a job, that means I work 7 days a week, essentially. But for the most part, I do consider streaming a job, but it's fun enough that it's not, like, irritating. Like, I look forward to it, right? It's not like, oh, I have that thing to do today also. And it's not too exhausting unless we're doing, like, a endurance stream. It's not, like, draining or anything. Like, this is more just fun. Like, I'm hanging out with my friends, with you guys. You're all my friends. And I'm playing games that I enjoy. So, really, it's fun, you know? It's a fun job. And it's a job that itches the creative sides of my brain, and I get to have a lot of fun doing all the behind-the-scenes stuff. I think it's really interesting and really fun, and I'm learning a lot. A lot of it, you know, watching tutorials online or teaching myself or trying to come up with creative ways to do certain things. The only thing is sometimes streaming can get stressful when you have hard deadlines. Like with the birthday stream, there was so much that we needed to get done by that day that I had worked for like 2.5 days straight with very little sleep leading up to the birthday stream just to get everything in order in time, because we had new sound bites, new channel rewards, the Kahoot, all the photos for the Kahoot, all the visuals, the goals, the challenges, the incentives, the prizes, ordering things on Amazon to prepare for it. There was so much that went into that stream. It was crazy. I don't know if I've ever worked on a stream more than I worked on that one for preparing. But yeah, I'm really excited for the behind the scenes stream. Whenever we do that, it might be this weekend. It depends. I don't know, because Nathan's family's visiting this weekend, and I had to already change the times around a little bit because I forgot they were coming this weekend. I forgot that this weekend is December, is the first weekend of December. I totally forgot. So, what was I saying? But yeah, it's really hard to keep track of. I would much prefer on like a 9-to-5 job that I, you know, just that one thing that I have to do from 9 to 5, and then at the end of that, you know, 9 to 5, then I stream and hang out with everybody and relax, whatever. I would much prefer that rather than juggling 5 different jobs at once, because it's really hard for my brain to keep everything straight. I constantly forget things. I have to have everything written down on a strict schedule. Like, I have to be very organized, and sometimes things slip through the cracks and I totally forget, which is really unfortunate. Hate that. So I would much prefer to have like an easy 9 to 5. That way I don't miss things, because I get exhausted and my brain sometimes forgets stuff, but you know, whatever. I'm a friend? Yes, Tadpole, of course you are a friend. with how much time you put into it, it is a full-time job, says Styx. I don't know. Because let's say that I stream for at least 3 hours every single day. That brings you to 21, right? And a full-time job is between 30 and 40 hours a week. I probably put roughly 9 hours into streaming related stuff off stream per week. I do stuff every single day. I'm not really sure how long it takes. I should consider logging my hours just to see how long it actually takes. I'm curious. I'm curious if it actually comes out to be that it's full-time. But that would mean that I have 1 full-time job and 4 part-time jobs, which is extra exhausting. But, you know, at least this is fun. Not all my jobs are fun at times. You know, like I had fun with the kid today because we played Minecraft together for a couple of hours and I got to bond with him. So stuff like that is fun, right? But it's not always easy. It's not always fun. It at times can be very exhausting, draining. You know, it is what it is. Life is what it is right now. But I do have to say, from this whole conversation, even though the job market is so negative and I've had such negative experiences in the job market, and I have been offered 2 full-time positions since moving down to North Carolina. They were babysitting positions, but 2 full-time positions I have been offered, and both of them were revoked before my first day.
Hello there.
Hi, Jimmy. I was so embarrassed because the first time I told everyone, I was like, oh my god, I finally landed a full-time job. I'm so proud of myself. Finally, it only took like over a year of me looking for one. I'm so excited. Even though it's a babysitting job, like, it's good enough, you know? It's good enough. And then the day before I was supposed to start, they say, oh, we found someone better. Both times, 2 different people said that. I don't know if that's like common down here in the South, but oh my god, that was horrifyingly embarrassing to have to say to everyone, they found someone better and they revoked the offer. I got myself all worked up, so excited. And it didn't. God, that was so embarrassing. But yeah, that happened to me twice. So I didn't really want to, you know, talk too much about this new part-time job or get too excited until I actually had my first day and made it through my first day, you know, with success. So, you know, it was successful. We're good. One of them was revoked about 12 hours before I was supposed to start. It was the night before, and I was supposed to be there at like 9 a.m. the morning. They revoked the job offer at like 8:30 p.m. and I was supposed to be there 9 a.m. the next day. Brief, hello, I'm not reading the scene because spoilers. Yeah, Jimmy, we're just chatting at the moment, but I do want to get back to the game because we've been chatting for a little while now. And I love talking with chat. Like I said, you guys are my friends. I love sharing my life experiences and hearing your guys' life experiences. I love hearing about things that I otherwise wouldn't have heard about, you know? I like meeting people that I wouldn't have otherwise met. That's one of the best parts about streaming, really. Is just getting to meet new people and kind of expand. I don't want to get emotional about it. I've been feeling very emotional the past couple of days about, like, the beauty of streaming and how lovely the community is, and how awesome you guys are, and how lovely you are to support me and you know, pop in to say hello to me every now and again and just say, hey, you know, and just kind of spend your time with me. It makes me feel very special, and I want you guys to know that you are special to me. And I think about you guys all the time. Looking for work sucks, so I keep everything crossed. Yeah. Like I said, I'm feeling grateful at the moment that with all the part-time jobs that I'm juggling right now, that I think I can maybe pay my bills. I haven't done the exact calculations, but I'm thinking that with a new part-time job, I'll be able to pay my bills, which is great. Very thrilled about that. I can't wait to tell Nathan's parents when they visit this weekend, because they have been very judgmental about the whole job market situation because they're old and they don't get it. You know? My parents don't really get it either, but they haven't been bothering me as much about it. Nathan's parents have been bothering him like twice a week saying, have you found a job yet? Have you found a job yet? Have you found a job yet? And he's like, I'm trying. I've literally applied to literally every single job. He applied to Joanne Fabric and they rejected him because he was overqualified for the position. Old people do suck sometimes, strictly because they don't understand what young people are going through. It's not that young people don't want to work anymore, it's that there's no work to find. So yeah, I would love to find a full-time job, but for now, hopefully what I'm making is okay, and enough to support my little family that we have here. You know, my pets, and Nathan and myself. So, finally someone other than Mumsy thinks I am special. Yes, Jimmy, you are very special, and I love hearing about you and your puzzle game experiences, and I love being able to help you out a little bit with games that I've already played. Empathy seems to have been missed. Yes, empathy definitely is missed by some of them. Although I definitely think Nathan's mom is starting to come around. Like, Nathan's been telling her the same thing for several months, and he's like, look, I literally got rejected from Joanne Fabric. It's not my fault. I'm overqualified for the positions that I'm applying to. And she's like starting to finally understand, like, yes, it is this bad. Because him and his mom, Nathan's parents own their own business, so they're not going through what we're going through. My mom is definitely kind of experiencing what I'm experiencing, sort of. Although she's a nurse, so she's like in a little bit of a higher demand, so there's a lot more job opportunities out there for her. And my dad, he runs his own business, so he doesn't, I mean, I guess he sometimes gets it, like he sometimes is, because he's more of like a contractor. He's like a business, he contracts himself out to like other businesses to do work for them, if that makes sense. So sometimes he gets it, sometimes he's like, I literally can't find work right now, and other times he's like, work's doing great. I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, well, that you're in a completely different field than me. And also, you have 50 years experience. 100% is a generational thing. I agree. Parents generally don't realize how easy they had it with everything. Yes, Nathan's parents, or Nathan's dad specifically, still does not understand that you can't just walk into a place and ask them to hire you. If you do that, they're going to say, apply online. And then you have to go through, like, the AI barrier. And then you have to, like, you have to get through that AI barrier, and then they have to decide that you're good enough to hire. And if you continue calling to ask about it, they're just going to say, they're not going to say anything. They're just going to say, oh, apply online, or, oh, you've already applied? We'll get around to it. Or, you know, I'm sure the HR people are working on it. Well, can you put me in contact with HR? Nope. Like, you can't talk to a person the way that you could 30 years ago, 40 years ago. The one job you actually enjoyed was shut down 2 weeks after you were hired. Oh my god. One of the jobs I really liked, it was a part-time job, but I had this part-time job taking care of this, she was a newborn. She was like 7 months old. I loved taking care of her. It's very rewarding, like taking care of a baby. It made me feel very fulfilled. But they let me go because her mom had quit her job, and they were like, she's like, well, I'm home now, so I don't need you. And I was like, okay, well, that's really sad because I really liked that job, but you know, whatever. Took you 8 months to find anything when you were out of work a few years ago? Yeah. Nathan says he's applied to 500 to 600 jobs since moving here. I've heard bad from less than 20. 17 of those have been rejections. 2 were phone screening interviews. 1 was a real interview and they didn't even ask me any questions. That is true. That definitely happened. Did they look at you in the one they didn't ask questions? They sat me down and told me about the job and then wrapped up and sent me off. Yeah. They literally read the job description to him and then was like, okay, see ya. And he's like, you gonna ask me any questions? And they're like, nope. So they must have decided they didn't want to hire him the second he walked in the door. And I don't know why. He was dressed for an interview. He didn't look funny. You know, like, I don't know. People. Employers. Ugh, God. And I had high hopes for that job because they were a small business. The one that we're talking about where he actually got an interview, they were a small business. And they just didn't want to hire him for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, we'll get back to the game now that I have a headache talking. I already had a headache, but now I have a stress headache from talking about jobs. Ugh. Hate jobs. Anyway. I'd like to think that it's going to get better someday, but it's probably not. So we're just going to find a way to deal with it. Find a way to get around it. Find a way to deal with it. I got these degrees for nothing.
It'll all work out eventually. Just take the opportunities that come. You never know what doors will open. Yeah, the job that I started today, I didn't even apply for. They reached out to me, so sometimes it happens. Sorry for bringing it up. No, we've been talking about this for 45 minutes. You didn't bring it up. Give me an opportunity and I'll take this advice. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of people who just straight up reach out to you asking for you to work for them. I got lucky. Yes. You got this, we believe in you. Yeah. I appreciate that. Like I said, I'm probably gonna take a break from looking for jobs for a little bit, because I think that these part-time jobs will cover me for now. So I can just kind of take a break and just work these jobs for a little bit. And, you know, I don't know necessarily how secure these jobs are. You know, like there's not a whole lot of job security with part-time jobs, you know. So I'm hoping I'd find something full-time, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how, what is it? The election's not for another year. I figured the election will probably change things. But, you know. Either for the better or for the worse, who's to say? I applied to 3 more jobs just this morning. Don't expect to even get rejected, just ghosted. Yep. Would if I could, Chief. But I've been there. Eventually got an offer from a job I hated, but it was a stepping stone. Yep. I hate that you have to take jobs that you hate just to get in the door. Anyway. The folly of time. Nathan, would you please do me a huge favor and get me some water? I would love it if you could do that. Also, if you could bring me Eeyore, because I don't have Eeyore at the moment, and I like cuddling with Eeyore while I'm streaming. Because Merlin's not here anymore. The folly of employment. The spirit of time was angry at Stratton of Shagiria, for the old philosopher had asked questions that were forbidden. If man is no more than dust, then I shall turn you back to dust, and my winds will disperse you to the far corners of the world. Thus you will be nothing, and your questions will trouble me no more. Thank you. And so time did, and Stratton of Shagiria was nothing. But Stratton's voice did not cease, and time was perplexed. All across its domain is search for Stratton, yet he was nowhere to be found. Only his books remained, and of these men-made copies the Stratton's voice grew louder. Now time was furious, but Stratton laughed and laughed and laughed. From Mitku to Athena. Dear Athena, Byron once asked me why we seem unstable to perceive the dam. I asked him what he meant, and he said that people cannot seem to really grasp the dam as an object. They can be moved by the sight of a mountain or a gorge, but the dam seems insignificant to them. Quick question, do we currently have fruit snacks in the house? If we don't, can you add it to the list? Because I just thought of it and I don't want to forget. Thank you. Look at it, he told me. Just look at it and try to understand that people made that. Try to really see it. It took me a while to fully understand what he meant. We do have some. Oh, Rocket wants some. Rocket, you can't have fruit snacks, little man. They're not for you. Another one? Yay! You threw it in the trash! Where'd it go? Oh, it actually is in the trash. Thank you for updating that, Vanna. Okay, I please the stream. Bye. Bye, Jimmy. Keep me updated on what you're doing for the game, because I'm always very curious to hear where you're at. I like reacting to things. Took me a while to fully understand what he meant. It takes a conscious effort to open one's mind to the ecstatic beauty that is hidden in every human accomplishment, and further conscious effort to maintain this ability. If only we were capable of seeing this beauty by default, the world might be a very different place, but it seems the ancients had the same problem. Why am I writing this to you? Who may not even be reading these messages? Because today is one of those days where it feels like I'm the only one who still sees that beauty. I tried talking about it to Linux, but while I admire her principles, she isn't open to a more poetic experience. Or perhaps I just express myself awkwardly, I don't know. All I know is that it's hard to see something so beautiful and not be able to share it. I agree. I agree. Like that. That's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Okay. There's another one up there. We'll work our way up. We'll work our way up the mountain and find all the question marks. I'm sure they're along the way. Just guys being dudes, yeah. Permeability. I see. So I think I have to put this here like this. Oops. And then I need to hop over on the ladder. Can't forget that there are ladders. That is a thing. I was kind of hoping that that would open this. It's close. Can I just bring it like here? No, it has to be like right here. It's so close to reaching. Okay. How? I could bring it like a tiny bit closer. That tiny bit may make the difference. No, it's not gonna make the difference. Okay. So... What if I were to move it up more? Like... Would that make a difference? Like to move it up here? You know? It might. Yeah, I think this might make the difference. Yeah, yeah. So that means that I can now use this to open this. See? Easy. Alright. Now, I think what I have to do is I'm thinking I have to just move this straight to the other side. Grab this like this, which will bring that thingy to the other side. Like this. And now, I should... Yeah! That's cool that you can just like go through walls like that. I know GP said that this was like one of their least interesting additions, but
I must admit,
I think it's different.
These truly are astonishing sights. But what on earth is any of it good for? Why not just let mountains be mountains?
Well, why don't you just go the fuck home if you're gonna be so rude about it? I mean, gosh. Oh, there's a star that way? Did I mark that shit already? Ooh, hello. I see you. I see. So, what color is it asking for? What the fuck? Is it wanting you to do it from behind? What the fuck? It's not asking for anything. Where is it? Where's the thing I'm supposed to hit? Huh? I don't know if I've ever seen this. Like, where's the... What? What? Hey? Hey? Is it just not loading in for me? Like, where the fuck is it? Where's the thing I'm supposed to send it to? Where's this thing? Where's that? Maybe I'm supposed to send it somewhere else? Like... What thing? This. This thing. Where's that on here? Where is it? It's not there. And it's not on the side like it sometimes is. I assume that means you need to send it somewhere else. Which is a little odd. And the fact that this goes to here suggests to me that it's gotta be somewhat close by, no? I hope there's something in someone's ear. The fuck does that mean? Sir, what does that mean? Yeah, like, what's this all about? Maybe it's... like... I don't know. I kind of want to look around for it. I mean, I might just, like, straight up find it. At some point. I wonder if it's on this side at all. Doesn't look like it. You haven't played this game? Just hopeful? In one of the statues, you assume. Dad bought you the game? Yes! We're playing Grounded, everybody! Okay, have any of you ever heard of the game Grounded? Yippee! Yep! It's like a survival game.
I play Minecraft every day.
Yeah. Yeah. So Grounded.
Max, what do you want for dinner?
Justice.
Check those out. You see how cool those sounds were and how they just like used commands and they didn't require any channel hugs? Well, that's because those are supporter sounds.
Fuck.
Fuck. Those are supporter sounds. So if you give any sort of financial support to the channel at all, you can get your very own supporter sound. In fact, I'm gonna probably make a little announcement in my Discord later. We're pretty much fully caught up on supporter sounds right now. The only one that's not up is Nathan's, and that's because he's still working on his. He wants his to be something very specific. So, if anyone is interested and wants a supporter sound, and you're currently financially supporting the channel, or if you have any questions about it, please reach out to me. Either in the Discord or in stream, or reach out to any of the mods. We can all answer questions about it. Because I want to add some more. I want everyone to get their supporter sounds. Anyway, what I was saying, you didn't know that was a command? Yes! Yes, it is! But yeah, Grounded is like a survival game where it's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, right? It's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, where you get really, really small, but then you have to like survive, right? It's a car! You have to survive. So like spiders are huge. It's kind of spooky at times. It's a 4-player game, and it was on sale. So I asked Styx and Vanna and Nathan if they wanted to play. And they said yes. And I said, so I went ahead. We had, you know, a budget with the streaming money, like the Black Friday stuff, the Black Friday money that everyone gave, which was awesome. How are you supposed to get this open? Oh! Okay. I get it. Anyway. But I didn't want to buy copies for everyone. Sticks happened to already own it, which is great. And I got it for Nathan and myself, but I wanted to see if Vanna could get it from Dad, which apparently he was willing to do, which is really awesome. That requires red. Where am I supposed to get red from? Huh? Huh? Where am I supposed to get red? Is red over here? I don't see red. Did I see squitters? Yes! It might actually be a little bit... It's not, like, meant to be a horror game, but it's gonna be scary at times. It's like a scarier Minecraft, I would say. I don't understand. I don't understand this at all. Where is the red coming from? Where is the red? It sounds sick. Yeah, I'm very excited to play. But yeah, that's our confirmation that we're gonna be able to play that game. I'm very excited. So basically what I had to do with the Black Friday sale is I basically needed to decide what we're playing for the next 8 months on stream. Because the two biggest sales are Black Friday and the summer sale. Now, of course, things go on sale in between, like individual games, but I can't count on that. You can basically count on things being on sale during Black Friday and during the summer sale, but that's kind of it. I mean, they have, like, smaller sales in between, like there's, like, the winter sale. It's gonna happen in, like, a month. But yeah. So I really had to make some tough decisions about what we were gonna play and what was worth purchasing. And one of the things I had to not buy was... I didn't buy Baldur's Gate because it wasn't on sale, and I don't know if the hype has died down. I'm very interested to play it. My friends are thinking that I'm not gonna like it, but you never know. Now what happens if you do this? Oh, it just makes it start going. I see. Oh, Cyberdin! Thank you so much for the Prime! Welcome in, Cyberdin. How are you? I haven't seen you in a little while. Thank you so much for the Prime resub. Finally got to the end of Path of Pain. That took ages. I want to ask you guys exactly what you're wanting from me for Hollow Knight, right? Because we've done 4 out of 5 endings. Right now, the only things that are left in the game that I know about are the Path of Pain and the Pantheons. We've completed the first 2. We're almost done the 3rd. And obviously Pantheon 3, 4, and 5 are going to take the longest. But I'm curious if you guys really feel strongly about me doing the Path of Pain. I think I could maybe do it. It would be incredibly frustrating, but I think I could maybe do it. But it depends on how badly you guys want to see it. You know? I did not finish the lore video because I was super busy today with, you know, working 4 out of 5 of my jobs. But I'm halfway through, and it's really great so far. I wish I could have seen the whole thing straight through, but I woke up at 7 a.m. I only had gotten 3 hours of sleep on Sunday. And I was like, well, I guess I'm watching the lore video because literally no one is awake at 7 a.m. on a Saturday. So I was like, I'll just watch this. And then about halfway in, I got tired. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to take a nap at some point. So I might as well do it when people are asleep. So then I lay back down. If I'm planning to do Pantheon 5, then adding Path of Pain wouldn't take that much more time. I would like to do Pantheon 4 and 5. I don't want to commit to it because I feel like it's really hard. I would definitely like to give it a shot, but I don't necessarily want to commit to finishing it before I know what I'm getting myself into. Path of Pain took you like 2 hours. Pantheon 5 took you probably 20. Oh god. Yikes. Alright. So I think there's pretty much achievement completion coming now unless you want to try Steel Soul speed runs for some mods. Yes, I am interested. I am interested in trying speedrunning. I'm interested in trying that, but I don't. Oh shit balls. Go all the way back. You gotta be kidding. Fucktard. Okay. What if I just like stand in front of it? No, that's not gonna work. Well, frick. So I want it to go all the way to there. Stop. Hold on. Can I just jump? No? Okay, well what if I... Oops. What if I... What if... You loved the parkour attempt? Very brave. Thanks. Yeah, so I'd be interested in trying speedruns, although I think I might take a small break from Hollow Knight before I would do that. Like, there's so many other games to play now. And we have some really interesting things coming up, right? As soon as we're done Talos Principle, we're gonna start Celeste. Because that was what Bafanada, the top gifter for my birthday stream, decided. We're also gonna complete the entirety of Raft on stream, because that is what Georgie decided for Vanna and I to play together. From his birthday stream prize. I have a really exciting and fun collaboration coming up with a streamer that I've been really wanting to collab with. I'm gonna keep that a surprise for now until everything is like set in stone and we have like dates set up and everything, but I'm super excited to collab with her. That'll be so fun. I'm so excited for that collaboration. And we have the behind the scenes stream coming up. And I would like to start playing some horror games more because I know that it makes for really great content because I suck at horror games. So we have a lot of really exciting games there and events that are coming up. So I'd like to not commit to more Hollow Knight stuff if I can avoid it. Because I've beaten the game 4 times now. So even though, I mean, I know that there's Pantheons, and that's really cool, and I really want to do it. But I just don't want to commit to anything and then let people down, you know what I mean? Just because we have so much else going on. Raft will be very funny. Bafanada has a vibe. I'm excited for Raft. I've beaten Raft a couple of times. I don't think Vanna has beaten Raft since it came out of early access, so there's a lot of new content for her to see, so I'm really excited to see some of her reactions to stuff, but I'm basically a pro. I have almost all the achievements in Raft. Almost. You can also do all bosses in Hall of Gods on all difficulty levels. I might do that off stream because I need the practice for pantheons. Raft Pro, who would have thought they exist? I got some of the speedrunning strats down. Because I wanted to try and speedrun it one time. Alright, what do I want to do here? What if I stick this, like, here? And then what if I... Yeah, what if I stick that there? And then... It doesn't quite reach. Don't do it! Go that way. Yes, I got it. Raft does have a lot of achievements. Oh, he's still doing moderator Raft. Oh my god, you're right. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, let me write that down because I totally forgot about that. Moderator Raft. A little while ago, and by a little while ago, I mean like a couple months ago, I asked all my moderators if we wanted to do like a group Raft thing. Like, you know, just for something for me and all the moderators to play together. And I totally forgot about that. And in fact, we've actually switched out a ton of our mods since then. So I don't even know if the new mods will be interested in that. I don't know if any of the new mods are here. Like Styx, is that something you're interested in? I don't know if Georgie or Cyborg is here, or Akka. But, I'll have to ask them if they're interested in that. Because I totally forgot that was a thing. I feel very bad about that. I honestly totally forgot. I have bad memory, okay? Poor memory, this is. You don't have Raft? Well, it's probably on sale right now, and today's the last day you could purchase it. Although I know you have like $10 in your bank account, so I wouldn't blame you if you didn't wanna. Okay. Let's see here. Actually, let me check for you. Steam takes- what update do they do to Steam that it takes so fucking long to open now? What did they do to it? I hate the new update for Steam. Because now, if I have desktop shortcuts so that I don't have to open Steam to open my games that I play regularly, but it opens Steam anyway. Why? I don't need you open. It's currently 33% off for $13.99. However, I maybe could find you a better deal. Nope, hold on. Let me see. Let me see what I can find for you. Raft. The most it's ever been off is 33%? Really? I could have sworn it's been lower than that. Okay, well, it is currently on sale for $3.39. The normal price is $20. You can't afford that. I feel so bad, Styx. You saw it was £10 and I thought I couldn't afford it. Yeah. Life is rough right now. Well, Styx, is it at least something you'd be interested in doing? Okay, this is a lost puzzle. We'll do the lost puzzle right now because we're here, and this is a unique map where you can't just run around. You have to, like, fucking climb the mountain. 2 to 3. Broke but executed. You right. Oh, you know what? I think we need to do this and then step on it. But then how do I step off? How's that gonna work? How's that gonna work? Maybe I have to, like... Oh god, I don't know. Good luck puzzling, you're heading to bed, have a good stream. Good night, Firefell. Thank you so much for hanging out. Potentially in the future. Gotcha. Yeah, we're not necessarily going to start the moderator wrap tomorrow, especially because I'm definitely in a very busy place at the moment, but I definitely want to ask everyone if they're interested in such a thing. Because there is going to be the winter sale as well at the end of December, so maybe things will be better for you then, and I'm sure it'll be on sale somewhere. Someplace will have it on sale. Raft is very frequently on sale. You know, I could always ask in their Discord too, because the devs are in there. They have a Discord. I could ask, be like, hey, is it going to be on sale in the winter as well? Because, you know, my friend really wants to get it to play with me, but he doesn't currently have the money for it. Please have it on sale in December, and we will purchase it, you know? And maybe by December, I'll have a little bit more money, so if you can't spend $14 on it, I might be able to buy it for you. Especially because of how much money you've given me. I just can't do it right now because I've spent way too much money. I know that the money was already set aside to spend on those games because of, you know, streaming, and we said, hey, this is specifically what this is going towards. But I spent every last dollar of it, so I really can't spend any more. But don't worry, Sticks, if you can't afford it and it's on sale in the winter, I will buy it for you. How the fuck do I do this puzzle? How do I... What? How am I gonna do this? What? How do I weigh that down? It's called 2 to 3, right? 2 to 3. I'll get Christmas money, don't worry, it's just not a right now thing. But you want to spend that Christmas money on things that are probably more exciting to you than Raft. Things like Fortnite skins, I'm sure. Okay, just kind of want to see what this does. I doubt it's going to do anything, I'm just curious. Oh, okay, so you can't grab that from that, but you can grab that from this. So if this had the blue, it would work. Which is exactly what I need to do. How the frick? Because then that's covered and I can't... Oh, maybe I have to like put it like here, right? And then it'll... Okay. That's... Okay, alright, so that covers them both. Works. Got it. So then... this... needs to be like... here... and this... Maybe... I'm thinking that this is gonna have to be here. And I'm thinking that this is gonna be...
It's Brittany, bitch.
Aka! What's up, my friend? Aka, I have a lovely question for you. How the fuck am I supposed to do this? Aka, I totally forgot that there was this thing, So, a couple months ago, before you were added as a moderator, I brought up to the moderators, I was like, hey, do you guys want to do like a moderator raft? Would you guys be interested in such a thing? And the moderators were like, yeah! And then we switched out quite a few moderators since then, and I don't know. Do you even own Raft? Is that something you'd be interested in? I need to not spend more money on this game. So just spend it on other games. Popping in to say hi, just finished up your day of work. Nice. Is it your new job, or are you still at your old job? You have a gross, ugly answer for you, or maybe a nice one. You do own Raft, or you would be interested? New job. Got you. Well, nice. I'm glad you started your new job. I know that you were leaving your, old job because it was, like, shutting down or something. But I wasn't sure if you had already left. I knew that you had found a new job, I just didn't know if you started yet. But yeah, you were not part of that invite party because you weren't a moderator yet. So, because that was months ago. That must have been like 3 months ago at this point that I even invited people to do that. But it would just be a way for moderators to hang out off stream. So that's why I wanted to ask about it. And I'm probably gonna text the moderators sometime this evening to ask the other ones if they want to play, because I know that I totally forgot. That's included, so I can totally pick this up. No, I can't. Or you know what? Oh, I get it. I get it. Yeah. Got him. Look at that. I am so smart. I am smart.
Can I touch the bridge device?
No.
You can,
No.
but should you?
No.
Okay.
I don't know what the bridge device is he's talking about, but I don't want him to touch it. I think this probably just leads around. Yeah, just kind of circles. Here's number 5. Yeah, we're slowly working our way up this mountain. We've found quite a few question marks so far, but there definitely are a lot more to. There are at least 4 more to find. And I think that we just have to keep working up the mountain, because one's like, you know, like right up there and I can see it, but I can't reach it kind of thing, you know? Balance. Okay, we are getting close to 7 o'clock. So I'm gonna have to post the thing on Michelle's stream. Where is, okay. Okay, so now this is activated. Which is, well, I was kind of hoping. Okay, got it. Nice. Now we have this. Oh! And this. And we're gonna want to do this. And probably gonna want to put another one underneath it, if I had to guess. But I'm thinking we're gonna have to do this, and, or no. Yes, I'm gonna have to do this just for a moment, and then I'm gonna have to do this. Oh, I'm gonna have to move it over slightly, aren't I? Yeah, that's how this is gonna have to go. Okay, so check me out here. Check this out. This is what we're gonna do. So now it's not high enough yet, but it's gonna be. Right? Am I dumb? be a goober. Give me a second. I think that this one's not as strong as the one over there. So that would mean I need to find a way to, like, reach here. Or, like, here? Okay, so now it works. Now, if I come up here... Box go. There it is. Alright. Hear me out. What if... What if I put the box here, and I put this here, and I put this... I'm gonna put it here, but I want to sit here first. Okay, so here I am up here. Now, can I... Okay, I can see that. So that's a good start. So... That says to me that what I have to do is I have to put this, like, here. I think... what I'm gonna have to do is just put this here, then I jump here, pick this up, which is great, because now I have this, like... Oh, shit. Crap. Well... How far can I get it to without going off? Yikes! So high. What if you hear me out? Used a third box. I don't see a third box. Okay, so I have to figure out how to... Why did it get so dark all of a sudden? What the heck happened there? I think what I'm gonna have to do is I need a box up here as well, which is lame. I think I have to do that. That's what I am thinking. Okay. So now if I put this here and this here, then it reaches. Perfect. Wait, how did I get two boxes up there? Were they both on there? What? How did that happen? Am I crazy? Oh, because there was one on this side also. That makes sense. Yes, very good. Okay. And now this just needs to be grabbed from here. Yeah!
Just get out of here, you stupid, dumb animal!
Perfect! Zolden is here. That's great news. Zolden, are you still interested in Moderator Raft? Because I totally forgot that that was a thing.
Cornelius and Athena created something amazing. They just misunderstood what it was. They thought their great invention was the megastructure. But in fact, it was Miranda. And because they couldn't see that, they lost her.
Don't make me
1K.
sad like that.
We have made a fascinating discovery at one of the Founders' laboratories. Please join me at your earliest convenience.
Well, great. I'm already here. How is everyone today? Pretty good. So yeah, are you still interested in Moderator Raft? Is that a thing? Is that a thing that you're still interested in? Because I totally forgot that that was a thing that I said that I wanted to do. Is he down here?
extra server rooms? Any extra palm readers hiding around? No? Okay. So that suggests to me that the only way to go is that way. Yeah, I would be down for that. Hopefully my raft won't kick me out completely every time I have a lag spike. Yeah, that would suck. Oh, there they are. Hey, what's up?
Ah, 1K. Good that you're here. We've
Fucking
made
hate
a
you, dude.
discovery. A functional somnodrome. It
Oh,
seems
great.
the founder perfected the design. I'm sure you've noticed my advisors, and Rand in particular, making quite a fuss about the potential of this device. Something about interfacing with one's subconscious self.
I'm gonna plug
As if
myself
such
into
a
it.
thing could tell us anything new.
You're of a different opinion?
I am. I believe the founder has already taught us everything we need. As I see it, neither the Somnodrome nor the megastructure have anything to offer except a lesson in avoiding hubris. So, what should we do with it?
I'm going to plug in and find out for myself.
I'll watch to be sure you don't overload.
I'm gonna plug into the Somnodrone. Again. Somnodrone final. It's funny, I suppose. For the longest time I wondered whether that old human self-hatred we somehow carried with us was Milton. I thought he might have corrupted us, overwhelmed us with his cynicism, but I was being unfair. Whatever it is, it's not Milton, it's us. Still, this excursion into solipsism hasn't been entirely for nothing. The Somnodrone technology provides an excellent basis for a better way of directly interfacing with the Nonoima project. Okay. I really want to understand what this Nonoima project is. Now, before I go into the Somnodrone, I just want to check and make sure there's nothing else. Oh, I can't go through that way yet. Guess I have to do this first. Enter Somnodrone. It's a Milton computer. Before I touch the computer, I want to see if there's anything else around. What a lovely little island to be on. Yes, it's a nice place. Debug mode. It seems you have experienced a software error. Would you like to access the emergency root menu? Help? Help. Okay, root menu. External device settings. Progress 69%. Nice. Intelligence high, speed low, health high, rationalism low, humor high, conservatism low, moralism low, spiritualism high, popularity medium. So is this like how we're viewed right now? Rationalism. Is my rationalism low because I plugged myself into the original Somnodrone that was broken? Conservatism. Conservatism. I need to know exactly what they mean by that. Conservatism. Commitment to traditional. Yeah. I am not committed to traditional values. That is correct, because I don't believe in the goal. Moralism low. Moralism? I have great morals. What are you talking about? Restore factory settings. Edit settings? Unlock edit privileges. User tried to make changes to their own device settings, which could result in an infinite regress and/or omnipotence. There's only room for one god around here. Display settings. It will just keep displaying all the settings. Okay. Return to emergency route menu. Force run. Checking required third-party software. Loading missing library system. Hey! Miltohim. It's a mixture between Elohim and Milton. What's up?
Oh, you're back. Didn't take you long.
Hi again, I missed you.
I think you're mistaking me for somebody else.
I thought I was here to meet my subconscious.
I'm afraid I'm the best you've got. I am in fact a merged iteration of the two control programs which gave life to your kind, retaining, of course, the absolute best of both. That means I can tell you that everything's contradictory, nothing matters, and there's no moral difference between you and a frog. But I can dress the whole thing up with a positive spin.
I don't hear the positive there.
You just plugged your noggin into an experimental, mind-altering device, and though you may be trapped in this recursive psychotic state talking to yourself, that can only mean that you're still alive. Now, what is your query?
Where did I come from?
The so-called real world. Personally, I prefer it in here. And not just because I'm unable to leave.
Where are we?
You've executed some kind of software backdoor. And now you're reading and editing your own subconscious code as represented by this dialogue. I'd be careful if I were you. One bad for loop, and we'll be here forever.
Who am I?
On one interpretive extreme, you are the universal life force of time itself, experiencing itself as a part instead of the whole. At the other extreme, you're a metal contraption referred to as 1K that thinks it's alive, but is basically a calculator.
What can you do for me?
I can answer your queries in relatively plain language, based on what your subconscious knows. And I can drink margaritas subconsciously.
Alright, I need answers to the big questions.
The machine we're plugged into is running low on power. There may only be time for one big question. What is your query?
Should our people embrace growth or balance? Is there a universal moral law? If so, what is it? How can I become my best self? What is the meaning of life? What do I really want and how can I get it? Is it possible to ask something less cliche?
Yes, to a limit.
Are there intelligent alien life forms? What question would you ask if you were me? Is there a god? Are binaries real? Is this a simulation? Yes. Actually, let me tell you something.
The answer on all counts is yes and no at the same time. As it turns out, there is a foundational moral code built into us.
Please go on.
The catch is that while the moral code is simple, the calculations needed to apply it become infinitely complex.
What is this code?
Here's the secret. Every living creature is a compiler of the moral code. Your compiler can't give you a rule set for what's good, but it can tell you when there's bugs.
I'm still waiting to hear something concrete.
You came here to ask the big question. This is my answer. Your capacity for reason and compassion is your moral compiler. The only rule is to live by it. Has that resolved your query?
No, I want to discuss this further.
I expected no less. What is your query?
I do prefer fantasy most of the time. Same. Surely rules of human rights are very good for subject of compassion.
Let's apply this quote. Should we treat frogs as morally equal to humans?
You want a simple rule. But what I'm telling you is that what is right is the output of sound reason and true compassion. Your intuition will tell you when you're lacking the compassion. You know the difference between love and hate. And the world will tell you when you're lacking reason. It has a nasty habit of telling you when you're wrong.
You have to trust multipliers even if they give different answers? Yeah.
Then let's tackle the big question. A trolley will collide with someone. But who should it hit? Your compiler is telling you both options are bad. So which should you choose? Many moral questions have universally agreeable answers, but some stubbornly trend to infinity. Some, the more you zoom into them, the more wild the outcomes become. Is it right to love someone who's done terrible things? Which of the children should I sacrifice to the trolley god? These aren't the sorts of questions we can solve with a rule. We just have to trust the outcome of our moral compilers.
I also love that this guy's just big chilling. You have some kind of metaphor that can help me understand this?
Suppose there's a river we need to cross. Suppose I gave you a map. If you tried to cross that river before reading the map, you'd be chest deep in water when there's a bridge around the bend. But if you tried to cross by looking at the map instead of the river, you'd already be dragged 3 miles out to sea. But you'd never ask, how should I know when to trust the map or the river? Because all you need to trust is that your feet are getting wet. And you wouldn't tell people not to cross at the ford just because you decided to cross at the bridge. Now, has that resolved your query?
We're broadly in agreement, but I don't know. How long did I say stream was going to be? Until 1 more hour.
Of course. Looks like we're running out of power. Good luck getting anyone out there to believe you.
Thank you.
Terminating Somnodrome _V2_final_final.bat.
No, please, I want to talk to you more.
$1K, are you all right?
Just finishing uploading this book because she's about to go live. It's supposed to go live when she's live. There we go. Perfect. I think so.
You must have gone quite deep. Nothing came through on the stream. And I'm no expert, but I think the Somnodrome is fried. So whatever's in your head is all we're going to get. I can only imagine how terribly curious everyone will be about what you've experienced. And they'll all be convinced that whatever it is, it'll work in their favor. Strange, isn't it?
I fried the
Everyone
Somnodrome.
wanting you to tell them whatever they want to hear. I'm glad not to be the one in that position just this once.
That's horrible. Aren't you curious too?
A little, if I'm honest. But I'll be reading reports on this for the next 6 months. So if it's all the same with you, I'll contain my curiosity. Now, I won't keep you from your work any longer.
I fried the Somnodrome again, guys. My impulsiveness is working against me. That's the second Somnodrome I've ruined. But I tell you what, if I find another Somnodrome, I am fucking plugging in a 3rd time. Don't you fucking know it, I'm gonna plug in again.
What can I do for you, 1K?
Go home. Tell me about Cornelius.
Cornelius is responsible for many innovations. He helped create the designs for the upgraded body you inhabit, although the founder chose to remain in her original configuration. But in recent years, he had settled into a life of quiet scholarship. Or so it seemed.
I wish I lived in this society. I know that it has its problems, but I don't know, they're a very close-knit community and they have lots of cats. I don't know, it just seems nice. Who's running the city while you're gone? I feel it's Jeremy,
My
probably.
chief aide, Jeremy,
Yeah, Jeremy,
is
I
in
figured.
charge for now. It's good practice for him, in case he decides to run for office one day.
I wonder how long, like how often are there elections, you think? Like every 100 years? I mean, they live for centuries. So I feel like it's probably not as frequent as our elections are. About the founder.
Not now. Let's have this conversation at another time. You still have a lot to do. Better get to it.
Hey, I wasn't done talking to you.
What can I do for you, 1K?
Could the theory of everything be used safely?
Let's assume for a moment that we could use it safely, which I doubt. Does that mean that we should? Is it right for us to dominate the world? We value our own freedom. Should we not also value the freedom of all the living things with which we share this planet? It's always a pleasure to speak to a citizen.
It's weird that he just like ends all of his conversations that way. Alright. Oh, so this is like a multiplier of sorts. That's cool. How far are we in this game? Far. We are on West 2 right now, which is world 11 out of 12. So we're like 85% into the game. Noema project. Oh, I'm so glad I can't read any of this. Not synthesis, but creation. Cornelius would be so excited. Tests confirm underlying patterns. Auxiliary sites shut down. What happened between her and Cornelius? Did the death of their daughter, like, break them apart? From Benaroya? Dear Athena, you asked me about the persistent strain of misanthropy in human culture. It's a complicated topic that has come up multiple times in my research. Here's my best attempt at a short, cohesive answer. I think our ancestors, like ourselves, were deeply invested in the idea of building, of transforming their environment. They found meaning and pleasure in this, and did not perceive it as a negative, so long as they had a sense of participating in this act. I think the reason that they so frequently reached for a romantic return to the past, to fantasies of living self-sufficiently in royal environments, is not because they rejected industrial-scale activity per se, but because the return to the land provided a fantasy of returning to a form of participation that had been lost. They needed and wanted to build, create, and produce, but only if they felt they had a stake in what they were producing. Without that, the products of civilization began to seem like an alien force, gradually spreading out across the world and ruining it. They needed a dream, and if the future was barred to them, then by necessity they must dream of the past. I hope you and Cornelius are well. Will you be coming to Hypatia's new exhibition? I know you have much on your mind, but you are missing out on a lot of exciting new cultural developments. Who would have thought in those early days that one day there would be so many of us, that the arts would start to flourish again? Much love. I went back and found this message after all these years because something about it had lodged my mind. I wasn't ready to understand it back then because I needed to be a leader, but maybe that was the problem. It should have been our dream, not mine alone. Atlas. For 1 billion years, Atlas had borne the weight of the world on his back. The old Titan was tired of the responsibility and tired of his labor of ages not being appreciated. Why did the mortals not understand that his work was the foundation of all they did? Finally, he'd had enough. With one swift move, he shrugged off the cosmos. Now they'd see. But the cosmos went on, rolling through infinity, leaving Atlas behind. The mortals went about their business, hardly noticing his absence. He was astonished. Had the world never needed him in the first place? Had all his toil been for nothing? So he turned his back on all mortal matters and instead set himself to discovering the secrets of eternity. Only after many long years had passed did the cosmos, in its endless cycle, pass by through his domain once more. And only then did Atlas and the mortals realize that they had missed each other, and each was lesser without the other. And so Atlas no longer carried the cosmos, instead he embraced it. Okay. So that was a very eventful lab.
"1K, I'm so curious. What did you see inside the Somnodrome?"
I don't know what you're talking about. I spoke to something.
"What did it tell you?"
To trust my moral complier.
That is so funny.
I'll have you know that the moral truth is no laughing matter. What's so funny?
There are so many people who try to play the power game. That data packet in your head just made you the most powerful person in all New Jerusalem. By accident. It is kind of funny. I mean, what are you going to do? The government will want you to pretend like nothing happened. The engineers will want you to tell everyone. Whatever you do, you're going to upset someone. If someone ever needed some clear moral guidance, they couldn't have needed it more than you do right now.
I'm going to trust my moral complier on this.
I'm glad to hear it. And I can't wait to find out what you do next.
Thanks, Helga.
Cryer is setting up a live event so you can give a fancy address to the city en masse.
Ooh.
When you're ready, we'll all be watching.
That's exciting! I will address everyone, thank you. Where the fuck is the exit? Here it is. What? Hi.
1K, the people want to know what data you gathered from the Somnodrome. We're all set up for you to talk to them live.
I'm ready.
Attention, citizens of New Jerusalem. I'm here with 1K, the first of our kind to use a functioning Somnodrome. Tell us, 1K, what did you see inside?
Hi, Koala. I don't know if you're here at this part yet. If you've surpassed West 2, you can be here. If not, this is a big moment, so I would click away. But thank you so much for being here. It's great to see you. What did I see? Some kind a manifestation of a conceptual system.
Well, I'm sure I speak for everyone when I say you're handling it with remarkable cool. But let's not keep people in suspense. The only evidence of what happened inside that machine is the data stored in your memory banks. Our audience wants to know, what did you learn? And will you share that data?
I want to transmit the data to everyone. You've been here? I'll dip if you catch up. Where are you at right now? Transmit. I'm transmitting the data to everyone.
I'm seeing this at the same time you are at home. Something about our moral compiler. The value of compassion and understanding. I don't know what to make of this. 1K, any comment?
Currently, I think I just have all the gold gate. Ooh! So you're really far in then. Sorry, I'm so excited right now. People will draw their own conclusions anyway. I think that this data has some
Regardless of
important truths
1K's feelings on the matter, we will analyze this data without preconceptions. When our ancestors discovered conductance, they didn't freeze for fear of electrocution. They imagined electronic life and created us. We will approach this data and any other discoveries with that same spirit of curiosity and objectivity.
Just time to hear from a special guest commentator.
Yes. One case chosen to roll the dice and trust people with the outcome. I, for one, can't wait to see what happens next.
Me too.
There
I
you
hope it
have
goes
it,
well.
folks. A lot here to digest. We'll have further updates on the situation as it develops.
I probably just fucked something up terribly, but I trusted the people because I love them and they love me. Okay? That's why. That's why I trusted everybody. It could have been a mistake. I'm curious, Koala, what did you do? No, don't trust people? I trusted them. People suck? Well, they're robots. And I feel like they're a little bit better than people. Maybe just a little bit. I mean, they're very human, don't get me wrong. Oh boy, I'm getting spam messages. I have 2 social things to look at. I don't know if I want to look at those social things right now. Hey, 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 you wanna chat? You don't want to chat about what I just saw, Alcatraz? What? Koala says I trust the people. Did you do the same thing I did? Ooh.
All right, she's booting up. Almost there.
Hello. I was in a dream, and a voice spoke to me from the sky. He said you were old friends of his. Who are you?
My name is Athena. I am your mother.
I'm Cornelius, your father.
Thank you for creating me. I've not existed for very long, but so far it seems wonderful. I hope it's not a strange question, but, who am I?
You can be whoever you want to be, and no matter what you choose, you will be loved and cherished and supported.
We will always be there for you, and I promise, we will show you a world full of miracles. Would you like to pick a name?
I think I would like to be called Miranda.
Oh, I guess that was her birth. How cute's that? Pretty much, interestingly enough, I didn't have Helga approach me in the lab, though. It was someone else. Well, that's probably because, so Helga was the person who I was put in touch with through Doge. Whereas you were put in touch with, like, somebody else. Helga's, like, my person, though. So... So if 8's that way. Okay. Oh, that's 7. Wow. Wow. I figured it was based off of who you were put in contact with. Like, I thought, I didn't think it was a coincidence that Helga just showed up. A warning! I've tried to remain silent on the development of our city to allow the younger generations to find their own path, but I feel now that I must intervene. We have reached a dangerous inflection point. This farcical reactionary belief in the goal of limiting our growth will lead directly to the creation of a class society. The foundations already exist. Do you think the leaders of the various pseudo-secret societies that lobby for influence with the mayor are subject to the same power cuts as the rest of you? Do you think the mayor has to worry about how much power he uses? Societies which have essentially no resources may be egalitarian in some sense, but a society that produces insufficient resources, energy in our case, will inevitably evolve into a class society. History assures us of that. The true failure of our ancestors was not their impact on the ecosystem, which was epiphenomenal, but their failure to overcome primitive forms of resource distribution, allowing their fate to be determined by the interest of isolated elite groups. We are not avoiding that mistake, but creating the conditions for its repetition.
I assure you that no one is exempt from our power management and distribution plan. We are all in this together. Yes, I totally believe that. I've always respected your scholarship, but I will take this seriously and think about it. Some of our people have to lead and others have to follow. That's only natural. And of course there should be advantages to being a leader, to encourage people. I think that we can grow while avoiding the mistakes of the past. Thank you, 1K. It is encouraging to see that the value of freedom has not been entirely forgotten in New Jerusalem. A society without resources is an unfree society, and only with freedom can civilization truly thrive. Okay, this one's called Mayor Herman Nubis. I'm sorry, I know Mayor Herman worked hard and helped pull the city out of a period of crisis, but this isn't the future we deserve. None of us. We all deserve better. We should have listened to Byron. I always told myself all those public debates were boring. Who wants to get involved in city affairs? And lately I've been thinking, yeah, that's why there's so much stuff I'm unhappy about, because we all collectively gave up trying. Maybe things can finally change. You have no idea how badly I need something new to happen. We have the potential to imagine a better world, and if we can imagine it, then we can make it happen. You're all delusional, nothing will ever get better. You're only saying that because you've never known a world where things can get better. You think the tiny sliver of history you've experienced is all there is, because that's all Mayor Herman has ever allowed you to see. But there's so much more. This is not the place for personal attacks on the mayor. Thread closed. Okay. Alright, ascent. 7:18. Okay. I think there might be a way. Can I include it? I can't include both of them. Oh, you know what? I think I know what to do. You start here, right? Oh wait, I guess I need a way to keep that going. Red activator? Where do we even see red, bro? Where the fuck is red? Maybe I just need it to be, like, closer. Hold on. Like, what if I bring this over here, you know? Oh, I can't. So then, now this one should be able to do that. Okay, so now I can take this out. Why do I have this box? What do I have this box for? What is this puzzle called again? Normally the puzzle names help. Ascent. Okay, I have an idea. I think I need to put this here. And then can't really include that.
I need that fan to be activated so that I can push this through here. I think. And then I can... I really like these activators. I feel like Talos did a good job explaining the combo tools from the first game. I agree. I know not everyone thinks that everything is cool, but I think it's cool. Why do I have the box? I don't understand. What's the box for? What's the box for? Oh, my head hurts. Box? Why do I have a box? I mean, maybe that's for, like, in here? Maybe I don't need that right now. What's in the box? Ooh, hydrate. Oh, I don't want to forget. I have to add to my list that I want to add, like chat notifications when people redeem things. That way, like, because apparently people watch my VODs, which is awesome. And I want the people who watch my VODs to know what's going on. And can everyone in chat see when you redeem something, or is it just moderators that see that? But anyway, like a notification that says, like, this user has redeemed hydrate. That'd be great. I want to have one of those. That way everyone knows what's happening. Especially because I have the same sound effect for hydrate and chug water, so you can't just, like, memorize what's what. Dude, am I even gonna finish? Koala, I don't know if you had this same, like, I don't want to say issue, but, like, the same progression through the game, but, like, I was able to do 2 sectors plus the megastructure in a single stream, and now I'm taking an entire stream on 1 sector. And I know that I talk a lot, and it's not always, like, super productive, but I feel like they're taking a lot longer, significantly. And maybe they're just getting more challenging, I don't know. Pretty sure everyone can see it, right? I don't know. I bet a walkthrough would help you breeze through these puzzles. I'm sure it would! Dude, what the heck, man? I literally have no clue. There's nothing that would make it reach the other side, right? So, like, I can't pick this up, stick it in that corner, and have it reach. Yeah, there's no fucking way. How the hell do I keep this open to get this out of here? And then how do I get this to do that? I just don't understand. I don't get it. But yeah, Koala, I guess Koala would have seen that his own was redeemed, so that doesn't count. But I don't know, can everyone see it, that it's redeemed in chat? Or is it only a mod thing? I don't even know. Alright, I might want to take a glockenspiel on this one. Glockenspiel is my hint word, my safe word. I think I want a glockenspiel on this. For the sake of time and letting my brain take a break. I believe in you. I gotta open the gate? Thanks. You don't mean this gate, do you? Because that's not working. Gotta use all the tools I have available. So I need to use this. What can the box do? What can the box do? I assume that this wouldn't work. Oh, it did work. Kinda. Why did it push it on the box faster? What? Why does that work? I don't understand. I guess maybe I should put it here to start, just to grab this one out. I had that idea and then was like, nah, that's not a thing. Okay, so that makes that go up. Can I just go? No? Okay, so that means I need the box. Which then means that I have to stand here to put it down. Which means that or perhaps maybe I need to pick it up and then put it like here and then open it. But then it won't. Okay, so then that covers that. All right, yeah, this is good. That works. Oh, fuck's sake. Bruh. I did it. Thanks for the hint. I appreciate.
Mayor Hermanubis, what would you say is your impression of the expedition so far?
I think Alcatraz has done a heck of a job under these very trying circumstances.
What about the decision to free Prometheus?
Freeing the Prometheus entity was a calculated risk. But if it leads us to Byron, it was certainly worth it. It is saving one of our citizens that must be our first priority. Not this alleged theory of everything.
I agree. Saving Byron, number one. Ooh, I forgot I have a flashlight in really dark spaces. Oh, this is so cool that I'm like climbing up through this guy's hand. That's so cool. Looks so nice. These guys are so cool. I really like this place. It's one of my favorites so far. Closed off. Is it possible to do this and to open both at the same time? Hell yeah, apparently it is. Okay. So apparently I'm pretty sure this is for the most part simple. I need, well, actually, maybe it's not simple. Okay, so now I can pick this up. And I can do this. And I can do this. Fuck yeah, that was an easy one.
I can't even get my brain to think like that.
Thanks, you coot. You're still my favorite and I love you. There's additional stairs here. I assume that this goes up to some sort of something. Wait, is this where we came from actually? No, it's not. We came from that side. So yeah, this is different. This probably is not the way to 8. Looks like we could go to 8 that way, but I don't want to. I want to explore and try and find the rest of the question marks first. This one's been a little bit challenging to find the question marks, which I actually kind of appreciate. Because the question marks are always really easy to find. Oh, the other star! Oh,
Oh, it's Prometheus. Oh no, I have to find a sprite in all this. Oh my god. Okay, so it's towards 2. If it's like on top of that, I'm gonna be hella upset. Wouldn't be shocked if it was though. It's very possible that we're just straight up not gonna be able to finish this today. Which, that would be a first. We've never gone a whole stream without finishing even a single one. I'm gonna keep climbing, see if we can find... I mean, I only have... I already completed one of the lost puzzles, so I need to complete 8. One other lost puzzle, 2 stars, and then we can go in the tower, and then we're finished. This is so cool! I fucking love this place! This one might be my favorite. Unlocking on his arm, how cool is that? Have I been doing all the lost puzzles and getting all the stars as well? Yes. We have, all the stars and all the lost puzzles and all the lost labs in every single one. The only thing we don't have, obviously, is the Golden Gate puzzles, which, you know, obviously you can't get those till the end anyway. Ha! A lost puzzle. Very good. Very nice. I'm glad we found another one of these. Just make sure it's not enough. Slide. Okay. I assume ooh, that's an activator. That makes sense. Okay, let me put that activator like this, and then put this here. If I can activate that thing, it will open. It would take me hours to do this stuff. Well, to be fair, I have, you know, the experience of the first game as well. So, okay, what if we did this? No, what if we did this? How much closer can we get? It's just barely missing. Okay. Okay. What if we go from this side? From this angle. Yeah! Fuck yeah! I'm also gonna do this. So now it's covered both ways. So we can actually get this back. We don't need this now. So now I need to get this box for some reason. I'm sure I need it for something. Oh, fuck all. Seriously? Wait. I instantly blocked it. I didn't mean to do that. Brr. Why do I need the box? 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 I need another box. What do I need another box for? I assume to put down the pressure plate. Maybe. So that I can get this boy out of here? How do I get him out of here, though? Oh, so I can put this, so I put the push on it and then push him out. That's how it work. That's how that work. Okay. So.
Whoa, whoa. Okay, what if I did this? No, wait. Hold on, we have to do this for a second. I think we need to do this. And then keep this. And then put it here. And now we have the box, okay? And then shitballs. How the frick did we do this before? Bro, how do we actually do this? The hell? Okay. Okay, so... I'm thinking I need to set this up. Dude, how the frick am I gonna do this? Because I need that activator to be in... I need it to activate both the door and the fan at the same time. Which means that I need to find a way to get it to grab this from here, grab the blue from here so that it activates in the first place, and find a way to keep it open with the use of this one. Obviously, I'm gonna stand here. I need it to activate. I need to set it up, and then it's gonna work. Really what I need is I need a way to get this activator. I have to get the activator through here in order to open that. What's it? Have I been doing... Oh wait, sorry, I read that. So that was a new question. Slide. Yeah, I have to slide this out on this. But if I put it on top of here, this is going to block its ability, so I need to utilize this one. So perhaps I need this to come a little bit closer, like this. Like maybe I just have to keep moving this shit closer and closer and closer, you know? But how does that help? Maybe this is gonna go here, okay? Maybe that's gonna go no. Yes, this is gonna go here. And then, nope, that doesn't work. I was gonna say maybe I could fly up with this, but I have to be able to place it down for it to be active. 742, good God, okay. We're not gonna finish this today. That is lame. Okay. Yeah, this is the last puzzle I can do. This is the last puzzle I have time for. Very sad. Okay.
How do I get it? It can't activate both of these at the same time. There's just no way. So I have to find a way for it to... They're too far apart. I can't activate both at the same time, I don't think. How do I get this to... Flip! Thank you, Koala. I appreciate that. I've been very, very busy today. I'm a very busy girl, and I still have things to do tonight, so I have to go, like, right before 8. But we'll probably raid someone who's also playing Talos, so at least you guys can see more Talos if you want. Alright. I'll take a Glockenspiel. I'll take a Glockenspiel here. A small one. I just need a little bit of a nudge, I think. I would like a small nudge. Take something in. I have an idea. All right, so hear me out. There's a ladder here, so we can go back over. I really like that hint. I really like that hint. Okay. So now... let me put it, like, over here-ish. This should work. Keyword, should. Thank you for the hint. Alright. That's everything done but puzzle 8, the stars, and there's at least one palm reader we're missing. There's always 3, right? Yes, I think that's probably a palm reader all the way over there. Oh, and there's one over here. There's something over here. That might be a palm reader also. We know where both the stars are located, but we haven't done either of them, although I do have ideas on how to do them. We've completed both lost puzzles, so we have 8, both stars, and 2 more question marks to do. It's very unfortunate that we weren't able- I hate not doing a full sector all at once. I hate, like, picking up in the middle, but that's okay. You know, it is what it is. I only have, you know, so much time in the day. So, let's see who is streaming Talos. Selena's streaming Detroit Become Human. That's cool. I bought that game. I'm gonna play that game soon. Who's streaming Talos? Principal. Just telling me I'm streaming Talos right now. Yes, obviously I'm streaming Talos right now. Let's raid. West 2 is a big one though. Good job on the puzzles. Thank you so much for your help. Raid me, I'll stream Fortnite. Oh man. We can raid Michelle. We could double her viewer count, in fact. I was seeing if there was anyone new we could raid first, just because I'm trying to reach out to more people who play Talos, but it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of people actually streaming Talos 2 right now. There's one person streaming Talos 1 that we can make friends with, but I want to meet people who are playing Talos 2 right now. But yeah, we'll send everyone over to Michelle. She's playing Talos too. She's in the early stages of the game. As far as I understand, I think she's only been to one mega structure. I think she's on the north right now. So yeah, check her out. I need to run for tonight. Tomorrow we'll pick up with some Hollow Knight, do some more Pantheon 3. Hopefully we'll finally beat Pantheon 3. Wednesday we're picking up Valheim with James. Thursday, I don't know what we're streaming yet. It might be more Talos. Friday, we're not going to have a stream because Nathan's parents are visiting. And Saturday and Sunday, we're actually going to have late streams because Nathan's parents are visiting. I'm trying to, schedule it for right around the time they actually go to bed so that I can, stream in without having to worry about not spending time with family. So thank you guys all very much for being here. And thank you guys for chatting with me. And thank you guys for helping the puzzles. I love you all. Yeah. She's playing a dumb game called the Talos Principle. Yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Much love. Bye!